The engine is still
We're for launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
Go pending final steps to cabin link check.
2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Riff Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Well, hello, my fellow creepy little weirdos, and welcome back to another episode of Horror History and Hauntings Podcast. Tonight, I'm joined with someone who shares our fascination with the strange, the mysterious, and the unexplained. My guest is Sami Stokes. She's a wife, she's a mom, she's a hairstylist, she's a model, she's a paranormal enthusiast who has spent years exploring different haunted places. She's listened to many eyewitness accounts. She's attended many horror and paranormal conventions and connecting with others who share a passion for the unknown. Whether it's a chilling ghost story or an unforgettable experience or simply a friendship built within the paranormal paranormal community and horror community, Sami has a genuine love for all the mysteries that has continued to captivate us all. Tonight, we'll talk about her journey and who she is, from her favorite stories and experiences, her favorite convention memories, life behind the salon chair, and what continues to fuel her curiosity of the unknown. So grab your favorite drink or sweet tea, dim the lights, and settle in. Please help me give a warm horror history and hauntings welcome to Sami Stokes. Hey, Sami!
I got my sweet tea too, girl. Hey!
Nice! I'm just rocking the red Solo cup. That's what I'm doing. I'm rednecking it hard up here in the mountain today.
How are you?
Good, good, good. How are you?
I'm great.
Fabulous, fabulous.
Yes.
Now, outside of the conventions and the paranormal and stuff like that, who would you say Sami Stokes is?
So many things. So I'm a mom, like you said. I'm a wife. I'm a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist over 20 years now. So I hear a lot of different stories in general behind the chair. We'll say that. But I love working out. My husband and I work out a lot. But I'm a mom. We got 2 wiener dogs. So there are
Cute wiener
babies.
dogs.
Yes, thank you.
Very
They're so
fluffy.
cute. They're
They're
very
fluffy wiener
fluffy. They're
dogs.
so cute and they're little babies. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy everything from the typical mom and wife stuff, like caring for the house, cooking for my family, and doing that sort of thing. But then I travel with my husband a lot. He played Jason Voorhees, so we travel a lot, especially this time of year. Between now and November, we're traveling and busy a lot and meeting people. It's so much fun. And school's about to start, so I'm going to be busy with my daughter. She's about to be a second grader, so we'll be dealing with that, and it's just so much going on. So I'm
Right?
defined
Especially
as
this
so
time
many
of year.
things.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
it's
not,
a fun time.
thank goodness my kids are grown. But it's kind of fun now for me as a grandma because I get to watch my oldest daughter struggle the way I did when it comes to this time. And then on top of it, I've added the challenge because I'm going to be at MainCon this year and I'm going to be doing CultureCon. And
Oh, cool.
and she's my partner in crime for it. So yeah,
Nice.
if you make MainCon, make sure you come around to our table. I'll give you a big mama bear hug.
We were invited to go to that one, but he was already scheduled. We're going to be in Cleveland for that one. So maybe
Oh
come next year we'll
no.
get to be there. But yeah, we're in Cleveland for that con. But I
The Cleveland
know.
Con. Oh man.
Yes. I
Yeah,
know.
the only other one I'm planning on doing, I think this year, is CultureCon
Okay.
in
Okay.
Pennsylvania. But that's like the week
Awesome.
after, and my daughter hated me for
Okay.
that. Um,
Wait, is that one? Yeah. Is that the one that we're in Scranton? Is it in
yeah,
Scranton?
yeah.
Oh, well, we'll be at that
There
one.
we
So I'll get to meet you at that
go.
one.
Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's Cleveland and then we're at Scranton. Yeah. I'm sorry. They're all like,
Here it is the cameo of the Wiener Dog since we were talking
yeah,
about
this,
him.
this is whiskey. This is whiskey. And then Brandy's asleep on daddy over there.
Oh, I
So,
love the news. Oh, everybody's saying hi. See, ADHD.
hi,
I about missed it.
everybody.
Hi, Prince Daniel. Welcome. Daryl, welcome. There's Ed. Thigpen. The names crack me up. There's Morgs. Hi, Morgs.
Hi. It's so
Yeah.
fun. I know so many people popping in.
Right? It's like you all Southern, right? With our sweet tea and our
Yes.
porch sitting. That's just the life. You just
If it was not, I said, if it was not so hot outside, I would have done this on my front porch in my rocking chair. But it is so hot. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
outside. Sweet tea for the win, but it's the
Yes.
slaughter homemade.
That's right. Sweet tea in my Jason cup.
Today, to disappoint the audience, I am drinking Milo sweet tea from a jug. I do make homemade. We do drink
I'm
homemade.
drinking Milos right now too.
Today.
I haven't had time to make my sun tea. Otherwise, that's normally what I'm making too. But I got Milos too, so it's okay.
It's the only acceptable substitution in the South, is you're allowed to drink Milo
It's
sweet
fine.
tea.
Yes.
And you're real Southern if you go for the extra sweet. Or a chunky monkey. Either one. Okay, I answered that question. Hey, Sam's Pretty Paranormal. I got to tell you something. I tried to add you to the show today. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Like, poor Sammy, I'm setting up her show, and for some reason I put your stuff in with her stuff, and then I got myself confused, and I'm like, wait a minute, these are two different people. What the heck is going on? And yeah, it took a minute. So you almost were co-starring.
But I'm gonna
Both
have to give her a
Sammy.
follow because
Right.
I when I when I started reading the description, I was like, oh my gosh, she's just like me. So I'm gonna have to give her a follow on her socials and
Definitely.
you know.
I know both Sammys, and there's a lot of you guys will be very good friends. I will be your
Cool.
matchmaking friend. The Sammys need to meet up because they have a lot. And she's Southern too. She's from Tennessee.
Oh, cool. Oh,
So-
we're in Tennessee.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying like it was very
Awesome.
easy.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll have to follow her.
Oh, she's awesome. Yeah, she's
Yay.
on YouTube. She does her own podcast. She's part of the Boom
Cool.
podcast network with
Awesome.
Richie B and those guys. Hi, can't dim the lights. The sun has only been up 4 hours. Has it been rainy where you're at? Or Mr. White? What's going on? Oh my God. People have been chatting and I've been flapping. What? Can't wait to see you in Cleveland. Woohoo, Cleveland. But I'll be in MainCon, so come see me in Maine. Sorry, I'm stupid. Who's your husband that plays Jason?
Yeah. So James Stokes. James Stokes is my husband.
Yeah, he does a lot. He was at
Does a lot of things.
I think he was at MainCon last year, but I don't think we ever ran into each other. Unless, well, no, maybe he was because he probably came over and because everybody knew Adam, and I was like beside Adam Bagans. He was my manager at the time.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I was there. So we may have crossed paths, but I don't remember actually meeting him.
Yeah.
And see, Morgs has
Forever
got it. She's got your back. She said her
Oh,
husband is James.
Thank you, Morgan.
Cool. I've known Kane for a while. I used to run and build haunted houses. Cool.
Very cool. Kane's awesome.
Yeah. Low sweet. I might die. The sweetness is too low, right? Oh my God, Ed. I lived in Wyoming. See, this is why it's easy for me to talk for an entire hour because I am the queen of the tangent. But I lived in Wyoming. Do you know in Wyoming they don't know what sweet tea is?
When
It's
you go up north,
blasphemy.
they don't
No.
offer sweet tea. They're
No.
like there's sugar on the table, and I'm like, but it doesn't dissolve.
It's not sweet tea. You don't
It's not sweet.
understand. It's
Oh, you're from down under. Oh,
okay.
that's cool.
Good evening,
Watching
Joe.
from Australia.
Hi, Joe. Oh yeah, I
So cool.
forgot. Okay. Love to my sweetest niece.
Aw.
Aw. Love you, sweetest niece. Is that
That's my
for
uncle.
you? Oh,
Yeah, that's
awesome.
my uncle.
That's
Well, probably my
awesome.
aunt uncle, but
I'll be in Tennessee in October. Nice.
cool. Oh, jeez. I'm knocking everything over.
Ed is the head of our network. Hi, Ed.
Okay.
He's down under. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, gotcha. That's why it was
No,
only
it's
4
only
hours.
10:15 in the
Yeah,
morning there.
yeah.
Oh, that would explain the not sun.
Oh, howdy.
Howdy.
Right. You have to literally, if you live out west or out north, you have to make your own and take it with you.
Yes.
Like you cannot go to
Yeah.
a store, and the only place technically you can get sweet tea is at McDonald's, and it sucks because it's not sweet. I kid you not. Okay, we
Yeah.
need to get. I need my sweet tea. Reply.
Oh, why
Hi,
will
Robert.
why will we be in Cleveland? We'll be in Cleveland for the Cleveland Paracon.
Right.
So that's September 11th and 12th, I believe. So
Mhm.
we'll be there. And James will be there signing autographs and everything. And I'm his handler and stuff. I meet everybody, and
Your
so
hand.
I'm the photo taker, and we have so much fun though. And I love getting to meet everybody and seeing the interaction with the fans. Everybody's always so sweet. It's fun. We have a lot of fun together, getting to travel a lot of places together and all that. So
Was that the Voorhees camera shuffle?
oh yeah, mine knocking everything over. Sorry, didn't mean to send you in a time.
Action shots.
was there.
We're here for it. You know? Now, okay, outside of like conventions and stuff,
Yes.
I want to talk about Sammy and what Sammy does. What
Cool.
inspired you to be a hairstylist?
Oh my gosh. So I funny
Did you
enough,
take therapy courses? I have to ask.
no, but they do call us therapists for a reason.
Right?
Um, but yeah, I started when I was 14. I was a freshman in high school, and in 8th grade, so the year before, we have a technical high school. I'm actually from New Jersey originally. So funny enough, like 35 minutes from where the original Friday the 13th was shot, but that's a story
Oh,
for another
cool.
day. But I went to a technical high school, so like a trade high school. So half the day was, the regular math, science, blah, blah, blah. And then the end half of the day was cosmetology. So they had a program come in at 8th grade. It was like, here's all the trades that we offer and all this.
Mhm.
And I pretty much had to, almost like a college application. I had to fill out an application, had to write an essay as to why I thought that I should be chosen. Because at the time, I don't know what it's like right now, but at the time, like my cosmetology class, there was, I think, 7 or 8 of us girls in the class. Like my high school graduating class, I think, was 108 kids altogether. So very, very small. I don't know if it's grown since then.
I'm
Very, very
laughing because
small.
I'll let
Very,
you
very
finish.
small.
You think your school's very small.
Um,
I can top you, trust me.
oh,
Go ahead.
okay. But I was like, I didn't like the middle school that I was in, and I sure as heck knew I wasn't going to be excited to go to the high school. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to. I saw cosmetology, and I've always been into hair, fashion, makeup, all the things. Even when I was little, for Christmas one year, I got one of those plastic play school beauty shops, like with the little chair. I remember I
The
would sit my
Barbie.
dad in the chair and I would put the hair clips in and all the things. So I kind of feel like it was just always in the background of my life. And then when that came around, I'm like, why not? So I graduated high school with my high school diploma and my cosmetology license. I still went on and did college. I got my 4-year degree and my bachelor's degree in criminal justice, funny enough, with a focus
Nice.
in forensic science. Originally, I was going to get out of hair and I was going to do forensic science and I was going to do hair, skin, and nail analysis and stuff. And I still think that that's all fascinating, but I just still continued on the path of being a hairstylist and grew my career. And I've
And
taught and I've trained and I've
you
all
need
the
to
things.
check out like her Instagram and her TikTok because some of her hair transformations is like amazing. Like I love her colors.
Thank
She does
you.
all kinds of
It's
pretty
fun.
colors. Yeah, if you
It's
go
fun.
back to my channel, like I've been many different colors of the rainbow, but none of them are as been as because I've been doing it myself. So you know what that's like.
I've seen that before. It's all good.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
I love the colors. I love the colors.
Thank you. That's my
It's just
favorite.
you
Color is
better
my favorite.
but yeah, my graduating class I went to Votech. So it's very similar to what you're talking about was a vocational school.
Yeah,
And
vocational high school. Yep.
yep. But with mine, because I had such a small school, I graduated with 24 people in my
Get
graduating class.
out.
And
That's awesome.
we were stuck together from like kindergarten to 12th grade. We literally, when we
Wow.
graduated 6th grade, we walked up a hallway and there was the high school. Like we never left the building.
That's kind of cool, though.
No, not when
We
you're
kind of grew
the
up in the same building.
yeah, but I was a kid that got bullied a lot in school. So,
Oh,
um, so that
well,
was
if you
part of
didn't
why I
know,
went to Votech.
that's another talk that, like, when James and I do podcasts, he is very big on anti-bullying. So if you
Me
ever
too.
want to have another talk with, have him on one day, he is very much about that. We're both very much about that. And we could go into that as well. But we're very big on anti-bullying and, just positivity and everything.
Right?
So
Yeah, I am a big advocate for like anti-bullying,
yeah.
suicide prevention and awareness, mental
Hmm.
health awareness. That's why we have the
Hmm.
short scripted thing at the beginning because we do get into those sensitive topics when we talk.
Yeah,
But we want everybody to understand like we're not therapists. We
sure.
can only talk
Yes,
about like our experiences in
that's
our
it.
wonderful world of trauma that happens.
Yep. And again, being a hairstylist, I have seen and heard the worst and the best. I've grown with clients myself of everything from, a kid's first haircut to doing their hair for when they're, going to prom. I mean, I've been there through the good and the bad for a lot of clients, their family members. I've done hair on clients that have passed away. It's been a while since I've done that, but I mean, yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been doing hair over 20 years and I'm licensed in 3 states. So I had clientele from 3 different states at one point. And, again, they've seen me grow up. A lot of them, I've seen them or their
Aw.
kids grow up. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that
But I hear, I mean, there's days where I hear a lot, and I'm very much, I guess, kind of like a therapist in a way. Like, but behind my chair is like things don't leave my chair.
it's
So
it's like
I
the
grow.
confessional of the salon.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of growing a clientele is gaining trust and honesty and all of that. And I mean, I take a lot of that to heart, and I have to process that at the end of the day. And besides the physical and like mental that I take on, but I'm glad to do that. So but yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of things myself, and some of the best things too. So
Right,
I mean,
right.
and a little bit all in between. So
That's why I said, like, the hairstylists are forced into being therapists a lot of times.
sometimes.
Well, I don't know, it's awkward because you sit in the chair and somebody is so, because they have to break down your walls to an extent to even, because you have to you're touching that person. So
Yeah.
immediately
Yeah.
you're breaking down those emotional walls that
Yes.
normally they keep,
Hmm.
to
Yep.
themselves. So,
And
and
I'm
then,
very empathic too. And then again, yeah, with physical touch, then you
mhm.
you add that in too. And I'm very sensitive in that way also. So I feel like, yeah, it's like sometimes overload. But I mean,
Well, and empathy is a state, like, people don't realize that empathy is um, a degree of being psychic. Like, if you're
yeah,
really empathetic, you can really feel the emotions on somebody. It's not
totally.
just in what they're carrying. So yeah, you have to. Is there anything that you do to kind of prepare for the day because you know the type of mental load you might have to carry?
Sure. I mean, every day is different. I mean, there are some days where, I mean, I've had clients where they come in and, like I said, they overload with, just finding out themselves or someone close to them was just diagnosed with cancer, or they just found out that they're pregnant, or they just got engaged, or I mean, literally every client, I'm like this all day long,
Mhm.
anywhere from 8 to 10, sometimes 12 hours a day. And it's just a lot of juggling all the things.
Right.
But a lot of it is, I mean, I'm very big on prayer. I do that all the time, multiple times a day. But I mean, my favorite way of decompressing is literally coming home and getting the biggest hugs from my husband and my dogs and my daughter, and just they agree.
They agree.
They agree. Um, that is one of my like big things, is just like I just need to almost like, and I'm sure even my husband could say he probably could even feel me almost like like
Right.
but
Right.
then there's days where it was like such an uppity, exciting, fun day that it wasn't so much of like a down type. And it's hard to
Right.
explain. Like I don't want people to think that I'm like, but I mean, there's days where it's sometimes
Honey,
draining.
the
But
weirdest people are the best people. So embrace
right,
that, okay?
right.
Now,
um
the zoomies are
yeah.
okay.
But working out is very, very good for, obviously, if you're mad, sad, even happy, or you just need to get energy out. So that's a decompressive for me, for like my mental state, like working out or even just taking a walk.
Yeah.
Sometimes just reading a book and like kind of almost escaping to another world, if you will.
Mhm.
Good music, anything like that. I mean, on my way to work, usually my thing is putting on some good music.
Oh
It's
yeah.
usually some good music, or um just having a phone call, even like a real quick phone call sometimes, just with somebody that like kind of hypes you up and they make you feel good. Sometimes even
Right.
that is just like, sometimes I'll call my mom, I'll call my aunt, or if it's taking my daughter to school, like her and I'll be singing, and because she's 7, so she's very entertaining. Um, it's
Yes,
just those little
music
things.
is a magical thing. It brings
Yes.
like because it's
Hmm.
one of those things. No matter where you're at,
Yep.
it can affect you like that. And
100%.
yeah, I
Exactly.
love that answer. Love that answer.
Yeah.
For me, it's nature, but
That
like
too.
and
That
playing with
too.
the
But it's
animals.
so hot outside right now that I'm like, oh,
Right, right. Like I'm sitting here, like this
right.
is not
Yeah.
highlighter. This is me sweating.
But yes,
But
no, nature is another good one. Like, especially fall's my favorite. So when it starts to like cool down a little,
oh
I'll be
yeah,
out in the morning, I'll be on the front porch in my rocking chair and having my coffee, or in the evening, I'll be having my sweet tea outside or something like that. But I mean, or just like grounding, walking in the grass, just that's always good.
especially
Fresh air.
barefoot.
Fresh air
Especially
in general. Even when I'm at work, sometimes like when my client's processing, I'm like, I just need to, even when it is hot outside, I'm like, I just need 5 minutes of fresh air that's not like blow
chemically.
dryers and color, and sometimes I just need like fresh air, even if it's hot and muggy.
Well, sometimes all you need is sun. That
That,
could
yeah,
be part of it.
sun is
Sun and
so good.
it's recharging.
Yes.
We're all part
Yes.
plant. Yeah, and your uncle was talking. I thought this was so sweet. It said her aunt would go to tech school so she could practice on her hair for
Yes.
hours
Oh,
straight.
she was like one of my first uh models, if you will, behind the chair in hair school. I would have family come in, or like we would just practice on each other, because that's where we learned. I mean, was just who wants to be my guinea pig.
It's like,
um
let's play with some
because
stuff.
doll heads, believe it or not, they're great, but they don't do a lot really well with hair color. I mean, there's only so much that you can do to them.
Right?
I mean, or with practicing haircuts, I remember we would start, the mannequin would be long and we would learn how to do layers. And then it's like, okay, now we're going to do a bob. And then it's like, okay, now we're going to do a men's cut, which I do not do anymore. I only specialize in women's hair now. But so then we would take out the buzzers, and that's how we would literally practice on a doll head. We would start from one length and we would go, but yeah, I mean, hair's fun. It's creativity. Connection, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Plus, like, we get to listen to good music while we're working, and I work with some awesome people, and
And it's almost like playing dress up every day. Yeah,
yeah,
like you're just playing
yes.
with the client's hair and making them
Hmm.
feel the best that you can make them feel.
A
Like
100%. And it's one of the best rewards. I mean, whether it's a new client or whether it's somebody I've had every 4 weeks, every time you turn that chair around into the mirror and they just feel, you just
they glow.
it's just, there's no other feeling like it, of making somebody feel good, especially if they're going through a time, even if they didn't even tell you that they're going through something, but you
Right.
could just tell that you just made their day, even for a split second. I mean, that makes me feel really good. Um, that I can give that
And
positive light for
everybody
a
can
minute.
to a certain extent. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
like you go into like making them actually feel 100%
Hmm.
physically
Yeah.
better. But like
Yeah.
if you're out and like people are afraid, I think, especially women for some reason, to compliment each other. And I
Right.
think it's important that we do that and we support each other as females
Yes.
because you don't know, like women, not to say guys don't, let me preface this, but women have it hard because,
Yeah.
we always get it from both ends. I guess is the best way to put it. You can't be
Hmm.
too fat, but you can't be too skinny. You can't like put on too much makeup because you're trying too hard. But if you don't put makeup on at all, then you're not trying at all. Like there's always like
There's a level of judgment.
Yeah,
Yes. And what happened to being a girl's girl is what they call it these days.
exactly.
It's like what happened to just being supportive and being, even if you don't know the person. Like I started that with my daughter as soon as she could speak. And we'll literally be in the grocery store and she'll see some girl's shoes or, a woman's bag or something. She'll be like, "Oh, I love your shoe." Like I
Hmm.
taught kindness instantly because being kind and paying a compliment is free. Like,
Exactly.
why not make somebody's day? They
Right.
could be literally complimenting, contemplating hurting themselves, we'll
Right.
say. And you smiling at them or just say, "Have a good day," or, just anything could
Mhm.
literally switch that mentality where you could have, in a way, just help that person think completely
Exactly.
different. And it's called paying it forward. Be nice, be kind,
Well,
and
I'm
hopefully it
Gen X.
passes down
So being
the
Gen
line.
X, that was just common courtesy and just being
Yes. I
kind.
don't know.
Like
Yeah. I don't know where it's gotten lost in the past few years.
exactly. I mean, it's gotten bad because it's like, because I was raised, you hold the door for an elderly person. If you
Yep.
see somebody that is struggling and they have like 100 things in their arms and you have a
I'll
cart of
help you.
items, let them go in front of you. Like, don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with a stranger. Because like you
Yeah.
said, like, you don't know, my silly little jokes or the I really really love your makeup, like how did you do that, or like
Mhm.
that can change a state of mind for the better for the rest of the
100%.
day. Because think about it,
100%.
if somebody ever come up to you and they're just like, oh my god, like I know who you are, can I have a hug, that brightens you for like the
Mhm.
entire day. So it's like,
Totally.
why wouldn't that benefit other people by just being
Yes.
kind? Like geez, like there's so
Mhm.
much
I
that's
agree.
like, especially with women in the core and paranormal community right now, there's a lot of i don't i don't I don't know. I'm not never been one for um drama of any sort. Like I,
Same.
I
Yeah.
just will be like, have a good day. Bye.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and if somebody wants to talk about me, great.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because people that know me and they know who I am and what I stand for, they know
Yes.
the truth. And I don't
Mhm.
need to like waste my energy and my space trying to explain myself.
That's
Because
exactly
like
right.
people that know who I am and what.
That's it. That's what I say. I'm like, if it disrupts my peace,
I don't need
don't
it.
need it. Don't need
Mm,
it. Don't need
no.
it.
It's like I don't hate you or dislike you, but I wish you well and happiness
Yeah.
in your own way. Like
Yes.
I never wish anybody downfall or anything like that, but
I
I'm not
agree.
going to be a part of that. I won't.
Mm-mm. Same.
But
Same.
it seems like there's a lot of that sometimes. It's like
Sure.
we need we need to learn to like support each other instead of seeing it as competition, or like
Mhm.
women are trained almost to compete with other women, and it doesn't make any
Right.
sense to me. Like I'm like
I know.
I'm like
I don't understand it.
I
But
am.
I think a lot of it is with, I mean, look at even how things have grown, technology, social media, all of that, how that has grown. I mean, and I'm part of that last generation where I was before the social media, before the technology, still a dial up internet,
Yeah.
all the things to now. And it's like, I mean, I don't know. It just, I feel like people just, they get on their keyboards, they get on their phones, and I mean, I see there's certain influencers that I follow that I absolutely love their stuff. And they feel like they have to put out a video because
Mhm.
the people are saying this or they're
Offended or
saying that. And it's like, why do we feel like that we need to justify, like, why are these people feeling the need
right.
to put
Rip
people down?
somebody
Because I
down.
just
Like
would I just like even if those are your thoughts, keep it to yourself and move the heck on. Why even put that negative
Right?
energy out there? Like, move on, say it in your own head, and just, if you don't like what they're saying, doing whatever, then just unfollow,
Swirl on.
scroll, block, click off, whatever. Just,
Right.
you just, like, why?
You don't
Why?
have to engage or like,
Yeah, so I agree, but I think a lot of it is this technology is just, and it's the editing, and people are the
the
Photoshop and all the
filters.
things. It's like, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love playing with funny filters, or even just the ones if I do feel like that it, does enhance because I'm having a rough day, and I'm just like, okay, let's just play with the little, but I mean, at least own it,
Right.
or just be you, because
Hmm.
people that, like you said, people that know you, people that love you, people that support you, they're going to have your back no matter if you look a certain, whatever the case may be, just be you. And
Right.
those people will follow you in your life. I mean, I don't know. I've come a long way of finding the love within myself. I had postpartum depression really bad after my daughter, and it took me many years to kind of find me again. And now it's just like, I love that.
Hell,
I love
girl.
me.
I'm 47 and I'm still figuring that shit out. Like, I don't know who I am from day to day. I don't know if that's the ADHD or just my old age, but it comes from day to day. I'm like, who am I going to be today? Whose
Uh,
personality today?
well, I think you're great. And I think that it's all about even just like talking positive to yourself, like looking in the mirror every day and just to find one thing that you are proud of yourself for, you're happy with, something like that. I mean, and just tell yourself that multiple times a day, and find that support system
But
with
that
your
is
friends and family.
so hard. Like,
Well, just call me up when you're having a rough day and I'll help you through it,
but
because I get it. I understand.
mentally, like, especially as women, we are our own worst enemy. And
100%.
nobody judges us. And that's to keep in mind. Every woman should keep this in mind. Nobody judges you as bad as you judge
As you
yourself.
judge yourself. Yep. And I have my days. My husband will attest to that. I'll have my days where I'm like, I just not pretty, and
I
he's just
don't
like, shut
believe
up.
that. I think you could have like a rat's nest, been sick for 2 weeks, no makeup, and still look gorgeous. Like, I have to rely on my humor and my funny t-shirts. That's what
I
I
mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But we all have our days. But I mean, it's good to think those positive thoughts and put it
right.
out there, and try to just, just,
Try to catch it before, like, that's
yeah,
what you almost have to be at war with your self in a way. And the
yeah,
way I try to do it when I can catch it is like, would I tell baby me this?
yeah.
And it's like my little, I imagine myself as like my little 4 or 5 year old self, and I'm like, would I tell my grandbabies this?
Yes. And that's kind of where my mental state has been over the past couple months. I saw a video, I forget who it was, shared something that it was like, if you talk negative about yourself, is that something that either you would you want your daughter to
Hear
hear you
that
say that
from
about
me.
yourself?
Hmm. Well, I always
And
put it, because, like I said, we're meaner to ourselves than we are other people.
yes.
And if we put it in perspectives, like, would I say this to my granddaughter?
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's like, no, hell no, because like I want her to have more self esteem and
Sure.
be that shining star that she is. And like, I would never, ever, ever in a million wor-
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. And that's kind of where my head's at. I'm just like, okay, I wouldn't want to hear my daughter say that about herself, or hear me say it about myself, and would that upset her? And so yeah, that's kind of where I mentally try to put myself. It's like, okay, she wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to hear her say that about herself or
Right.
somebody else, or make her
Exactly.
upset. And I'm trying to use that to turn turn my brain backwards and be like, okay, stop with
Turn
the
that brain.
stop with the, because there's times that I'll get into my own head as well. I mean, we all have those days, but then I'm like, okay, after this day, like I'm going back to being a bad bitch the next day. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, yes. I mean, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I got one day, it's just, I'm gonna have a bad day. It's gonna be a rough day. And then I'm like, okay, I'm
You do
over it
better. Sometimes I
because
have to live the life of a, a bed gremlin. I will
mhm.
admit it, but I have chronic depression. So sometimes that's why I said most people with the biggest smiles have the darkest demons.
Yes.
So
Yep.
with that being said, like somebody, doesn't mean simply because they have a smile on their face that they're 100% okay.
That's
And
exactly
it's
right.
okay to lay in bed for a week if that's what
It is
your life
okay.
needs.
It is okay. I've been there. I've been in that place before, and I have found ways to help navigate myself out of that. And
Yes.
it took a lot of soul searching. It took a lot of faith digging and just putting belief into things. And it really helped steer me, in the right direction. And
Navigate that path.
yeah. And again, doesn't mean that we don't have a rough day or a bad day or
A
what have
bad
you.
week or a
Bad
bad
week.
month, it's
It could
okay.
be, it could
You're
be
still here.
things happen for sure. And when I go through those rough times, I just know the people that I can count on and that I can hug on, that I could call to, that I can cry in front of if I need to. And then I'm just like, okay,
I'm good.
I'm good.
One
Get it
last
all
hug.
out. That's
Yep.
it. So anyway, sorry, that was such a
I'm
tangent,
giving
but
you a hug.
air hug. I'll hug you for real in Scranton.
All right. Sounds good. I have to say happy birthday to you. RNN made it 9 years today. So
Cool. Happy
yeah.
nights.
So
Whoop.
Sammy may not know, but she had a great aunt that was a hairstylist and did her makeup for funeral homes. Oh, so maybe there's a
Whiskey.
hereditary thing there.
I did not know that. And now I'm
Attack!
getting oh,
Attack of the wiener dogs!
yep.
It's a pack attack.
It's a pack attack. That's right.
Sammy is an incredible hair artist. Absolutely recommend seeing her at the salon. So yeah,
Aw, thank you,
make sure you check out her
Oh.
Instagram and TikTok. There's links so you can actually make an appointment with her.
Sorry.
I think it's adorable. I love it. I love animals. We have goats too, and there's been goat bombings during
Hi,
podcasts.
Thomas. Hello, Thomas.
Hello. What's up, everyone? Static Voices. I'm 42 and the same from day to day. I'll be asking who am I?
And there's
exactly.
nothing wrong
There's
with
nothing
that.
wrong with
And
it.
you know what's cool about that is that we can always rewrite the version of ourselves. We can always, we don't have to be the same person that we were yesterday or a week ago or a month ago or a year ago. We can constantly evolve. That is the cool thing about life, is that we find new things that we're into. We find a new hobby. We find a new artist. We find, just
a new
whatever.
friend, a new connection, a
Anything.
new
I mean, we can constantly shift into different versions of ourselves, and it's just, as long as you're staying true to you and true to your beliefs and your soul, I feel like, then be who you want to be, baby.
Right? Be you.
As long as you're not hurting nobody, be you.
Let me tell you, I'm about to preach. I have been doing YouTube for quite a while.
Okay, cool.
But I haven't had the success at it because for a long time I was trying to be the professional, educational type of YouTuber. But I realized doing the podcast and stuff like that people like your unique self. And the more, doing some of the conventions and stuff and meeting people, I come to realize if you are your authentic self with other people, they will like you more. Believe it or not. Even if you're a
Yes.
strange weirdo that likes strange. Whoa, fuck. Sorry.
Don't
That
knock your
word.
stuff over.
Sorry, guys. I apologize. Um, be your weird self. Love the things that you love. Share the things that you love. And your people will find you somehow.
It.
Like I can't preach that enough. Be your
Be you.
authentic self.
Be you. No matter what version that is. Be
Right?
you.
I mean, look, I do a podcast and I look like a, forest gremlin. But it's authentically me. I'm not one like I love makeup, don't get me wrong, but I don't wear it unless I have
There's nothing
like
wrong with that.
that's just it's not me. So it's like I stopped trying to be that, for other people. So,
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is it's just be who you want to be.
right? We got in deep, man. Deep.
Dove right
We
in.
dove in there. We dove in together. But I do think that it's not spoke on enough because there's still all these young girls, and I think they have it worse than we did, believe it or not.
100%.
Because I mean, oh my God, everybody airbrushes themselves, and everybody like, if you ever
Mhm.
like, there's websites, go look it up where you see real what celebrities look like in real life,
Yeah.
and that's sobering when you see that. Like,
Sure is.
nobody is airbrush perfect.
Nope.
Zendaya has bad days. Beyonce have bad days.
Yep.
Like they don't look like what you think they do. A lot of that is airbrushing, and it's
Yeah, and it's for photo shoots, it's
filters,
for events, it's for I mean
and
it's
they
filtering, it's
and it takes
yeah.
like an army to make them even remotely look like that in a fake lens. Like, you don't
Yes.
understand. Like, there's hairstylists, makeup artists, you've got
Yep.
people that dress them and prepare
Yeah.
their clothes, and like that's not real. And
Yep.
more girls, I think, are falling into that victim because they see it over and over and over,
Yes.
where people are just airbrush perfection all the time, and they
Yeah.
don't realize that that is not
It's not real
reality.
it's necessarily, yeah. Yeah.
It's like
I agree.
women have stretch marks. Women
Yep.
have varicose
Wrinkles.
veins when you get older.
We've
We
got
have
gray
body
hair.
hair. Oh God, body hair is
Gosh
bad.
dang.
It's I don't
Yeah.
know. I got on a tangent,
No, it's all good.
but I do
It's
think
all
that
good.
the girls have it worse than we did, and we need to like lift them
Yeah.
up and be like, no. If you
Yeah.
want to go play in the dirt with the boys and be you, girlfriend, be you. Like, if
That's
you
it.
want to, I don't know. I've always been like that with my girls. I'm like, just
Yeah.
be who you want to be. If it makes you happy, do it. Like, as long as you're not hurting somebody else or yourself in any way,
That's
shape,
it.
or form, what
Yeah,
makes you
then
happy?
what makes
You
you
ladies,
happy? That's
you
right.
ladies are both beautiful. Oh, thank you,
Oh, that's
love.
sweet.
You're
That's
so adorable. I love you. Mwah. Anyway, I didn't get to any of my good questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know we got on a tangent. It was a good one
No,
though. I'm not
it's a
gonna
good
lie.
one. Like, it's a very good one, but yeah. But
Oh,
I,
that's the way I'll stop yapping. This is the
you're
hairstylist
fine.
in me to get me on a subject, and I'm just yep. I
Right?
just
It's
go.
the therapist.
So
Okay.
that's it. That's it.
We were talking about the
Okay.
hairstylist, and I had to
Yeah.
ask because somebody mentioned it in the chat, and I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it now because, of course, yeah, it's up there. Sammy the Hair Slayer.
Yes.
How did that come to be?
Okay. So to kind of go with the whole podcast here, I've always been a huge fan of, like, I grew up watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I watched Charmed. I watched Supernatural. Like, I grew up with all these shows, and that's why I love the paranormal. That's why I love yeah. I got my picture in that car not too long ago. It was
Oh,
like one of the
nice,
best days of
Davey!
my life.
I would love that.
It was awesome. Um,
Your
but
husband's probably going, "What the?"
so when I was coming up with my Instagram handle, I was like, okay, well, what is something, one, unique, obviously, because I feel like in in the Instagram hairstylist world, you want something that's unique and something that somebody's going to see your page and they're going to, that can grow clientele, like all the things. But it also is partly who I am too, is because again, I loved Buffy and I loved that she was a strong woman and she was a badass and
Right.
she just held her own. And I just kind of was like, okay, Sammy the hair slayer. I slay hair for a day, for the day, and that's my day job. And then I'm married to a slayer at night. I mean, it's like, well, all the time, but you know what I'm saying. So
No, only at night.
so that's how the name came up. Is I was trying to think of an Instagram handle, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. It just clicked, and I'm like, okay, I slay hair. Like that's my thing, and that's how I came up with Sammy the Hair Slayer.
I love it.
It's because I loved Buffy and I loved what she stood for, and she was just always, she was just a tough chick, and I just
Right.
wanted to be that but be unique, and that's just kind of what I went with.
Beautiful and badass.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. And a little, she said, "Oh, we thank you. Never got into watching people on YouTube till I met James and started stalking Stammy." I had to share
I'm
that.
so glad that we became friends.
She or he, they sound awesome. I think it's she because her pictures.
Oh, for what?
Little Emmy.
Oh yeah.
I want to get pronouns right. He, she, they, them.
Yeah. She. Yep.
She. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I try to be careful. I have a trans daughter,
get
so
it.
I have to be aware of pronouns.
I gotcha.
Even though I still mess it up, but that's okay. She forgives me.
That's all good.
But that's life,
That's life.
Now, you've went to a lot of conventions.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite part about conventions?
Oh gosh. Well, there's a few things. The first thing is my husband and I have so much fun when we travel together. I mean, we laugh, we joke, we, sing and just kind of, we talk about life and the future and, just all the things. So that's like my first thing is, we have so much fun in just that part of it, whether we're flying, whether we're driving, whatever, we have so much fun. That's just like our time together. That's so important to me. But the having the fan interactions and seeing how they are with him and how he will get up behind the table, he will meet and hug and handshake every single person. He's not just like, okay, sign his name next. Like he is not one of those types. Mm-hmm. He's very much, he will have a full-blown conversation with somebody especially if that person needs it. Again, he's very big on anti-bullying and he talks a lot about PTSD and all these different things. So if somebody comes to him and wants to talk to him, I mean, he will always make the time for somebody. So fan interactions is just, I just love it. And everybody is just so kind. And obviously all the other guests and vendors that we get to meet and hang out with, we have so many good friends that we've seen over the past few weeks at different places and we've gotten to spend time with and do cool things with. And, but I mean, it's just the people. It is so fun and just getting to go and travel to new places. Like we were just in New Orleans last weekend and that was my first time ever going. It was so fun. Like we got to do an airboat ride and get to feed the alligators with Thomas and Stacia. And we got to hang out with Father Bob and we got to hang out with John Zaffis and just so many other cool people that it's just so fun. I don't know. I love people interaction. We just have a blast and we laugh and we get to go eat good food and we get to just see new places and
and nobody's like the horror paranormal community when it comes.
Nobody is like it. It is just the best. It is so
exactly.
Awesome.
Like I was hooked. Awesome. Last year was my first convention like that. And I was like, I gotta come back.
You become addicted. You're just like, I gotta go to this one and that one and this one.
Oh, I wish I could go to them all. Like it broke my heart I couldn't go to New Orleans this year.
Yeah, it was
I would
so
have loved
fun.
to that.
You'll have to come next year because there's plans for next year already and they're working on it. So I can't wait to hear more info about that. But like James has 37 conventions this year.
Wow.
there's like a stretch of like 16 or 18 weeks in a row, something like weekends in a row where he's
Oh
gone
my
from like
gosh.
he just got back from New Orleans on Monday or Tuesday. I can't keep track. I don't even know what day it is. It's Thursday.
Thursday.
He leaves tomorrow for Alabama. He'll be at Deep South Paracon in Enterprise, Alabama. So I mean, it's just
Wow.
every weekend, you know, and it's so much fun. And I don't always get to go with him. I go with him as much as I can, because I do still work and all of that too. But you
I
know,
don't
it's
know how
just
you do all that between being a mom and then like working full time and then
yeah,
I do a convention and I need a vacation from that from like a week. Like I
yeah.
don't get like it wipes me the maybe I'm just old. I don't know, broken. Uh,
We
but
have a lot of fun. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it can be, you know, a little tiring and stuff, especially some of these we get to go do ghost hunts on. So we do literally a con for like 8 hours, and then we get like a dinner break, and then we get to go do a ghost hunt, and then we go to bed, and then we wake up and we do the con all over again. And so I mean, there's different times where we get to do stuff like that. But I mean, it's such an adrenaline rush at the same time. We just have so much fun. And again, it's just, we get to meet people, and, you know, we get to rest when we get to rest. And we already have a vacation planned in November, um, for when he's finally like got his like big break
uh-huh.
of busyness before my holiday craziness starts for work. So because we got married last Halloween, and we haven't even taken a honeymoon yet. So that's going to be
Oh,
our like honeymoon vacation, get just some rest and relaxation, and then we're going to go to Universal Studios and get to go do Harry
oh,
Potter.
that's
Big Harry
fun.
Potter fans. We're huge Harry Potter fans, so we get to do that. And we can't wait to go to Epic Universe to do the Monsters Unleashed. We're huge Universal monster people. So that's going to be so much fun.
The classics, the
Yes,
classic monsters.
that's what got me started, were those classic monsters,
Hmm.
and then it just grew from there.
And then you married one. Who would
And
have
then I
figured?
married one. And then I married one.
Well, believe it or not, like I don't want to let you go, but we're almost at an hour.
It's all good.
We
We're
can
gonna
go
just have to do it again.
right, right. And she said, "Don't tell your aunt. It's a surprise trip."
Oh
LOL.
yeah.
Shh. Make sure she's not watching.
Hey,
And a puppy again. Puppy attack.
Brandy.
It's like dolphin attack.
It's Brandy.
They're so cute. Oh my
They just gotta take over.
god. Right,
Well,
right.
thank you so much for having me. I'm sorry we got
Oh,
on a tangent, but we're just gonna have to do it again.
no, never apologize. Like that's why I love doing this because you never know. So, ladies, I hope y'all have a blessed evening. Got to get back to work.
Thank you for watching.
Right. It says, well, Sammy, I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you and hearing about your experiences, your passion for the paranormal, and the friendships you built along the way. Even though we didn't get to a whole lot, we had a heart to heart about, mental health and
Sometimes that's needed.
female empowerment. Words, man, I can't do it. One of my favorite things about this community is meeting people who come from all walks of life and share the same sense of curiosity and wonder. Tonight's conversation has been a wonderful reminder that paranormal isn't just about ghost stories, it's about the people and the experiences and the connections we make while searching for answers. To everyone watching, if you'd like to keep up with Sammy, be sure to check out her Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, which you'll find in the description below. If you enjoyed tonight's episode, please, 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 for the love of God, take a moment and like and subscribe and read that notification, that bell thing, that you go ding, ding, ding. And your support for the channel continues to help me greatly, and it helps me bring guests, haunted history, paranormal discussions, and stories from across the supernatural world. If you're not quite ready to call it a night, you can always stick around. I have other podcast episodes on the shelf on the channel. There's always another mystery waiting to explore. Until next time, keep an open mind, never stop asking questions, and remember, history leaves clues, horror tells the stories, hauntings remind us that sometimes we're not ever alone. I'm Christina Spencer, and this has been the Horror History and Haunting Podcast. As always, thank you for watching. Good night and sweet dreams. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.